Hi, mathematicians. I'm working on some activities today for our younger mathematicians. Those would be preschool-aged kindergarten mathematicians, also our first grade mathematicians as well. So the activity that I have for us to do today is one that hopefully, if you have it, you could use a deck of cards. If you don't have a deck of cards, you can use a die as well. Don't have those either, you can simply make up some numbers from 1 to 10 on a piece of paper, tear them up, and use them one at a time. The way this activity is going to work is it's going to give students an opportunity to work on the numeral and finding a quantity that goes with that numeral. This is a great activity to use with a deck of cards because it makes it a little bit more independent. Also, if you use a die, it makes it a little bit more independent as well. And let's face it, we're kind of at a point where sometimes we just want our kids to be able to work on something on their own because most of us are doing work as well. So here's how this would work. We're going to call this Collect It. And the way this is going to work is you are going to draw a card. Okay? You're going to show this card to your child. If they are an older mathematician, you can show the card to them and tell them to go and collect 9 objects. Now, before your kids start going crazy and going into all different parts of your house to collect it, I would suggest we call it even collecting toys. So that way they know first that they're supposed to be working with things that belong to them only, and second that they're going to be looking for things in a specific place. You could also designate a room in the house. Maybe you even choose to designate one that you're not in. So how does it work? You're going to draw the card. Again, you either give the card to your mathematician who's looking, or you keep the card so that they can come back and forth and check with you. I would suggest, again, giving it to the mathematician because it's an opportunity for them to work more independently. If you have a bucket or a basket, something to put the materials in, it'll make it even more fun for them. So I'm going to hand this card to a mathematician. I'm going to tell them to go find me 9 things. Want to extend the activity to do something that would make our speech and language pathologists even more happy? Tell them to go find 9 blue things. Tell them to go find 9 blue small things. Tell them to go find 9 blue characters. So again, lots of different ways to extend it and expand it. And the card itself is self-checking for your child. So as they put an object in, they can see how many more they have to find. If you have a dry erase marker, that will work really great because they can actually put a line through each of the pictures that are represented on the card, and once it's full, they will know that they have the amount that they need. If you don't have a dry erase marker, it's not a big deal either. You can have them just use this as a tracker to remember. The other thing is, when they arrive to tell you that they have found their collection, you can say to them, okay, so now I want you to count each one of the objects on the card as you count each object in your container to make sure you have that exact amount. Great job. Happy mathing.